Good afternoon. Please wait just a moment. This experiment is interacting strangely with one of the potions I've introduced to it. Has today been alright thus far? Excellent. Oh, did you bring the hurricane seeds? Oh, this is incredible. You're incredible. These will help advance experiment 841. It's been having constructive issues. It started reproducing buds, but suddenly halted on the 10th day. I hope by introducing something less practical in the controlled environment, I'll be able to create more buds at a rapid rate. Sorry, I've been focusing on this project since the last time you visited. I'm not incredibly sure what to do when people stay for long periods of time. I'm more comfortable with you, but I still get nervous that you'll get bored. All I can really offer is maybe a tour, but even then, most guests aren't really sure what is what. I kinda just get stuck rambling and ranting over experiments and ingredients and... Sorry, there I go again. Let me just put these in their appropriate spot. There we go. Follow me. I trust you won't do anything bad at this experiment, so I'll let you come watch. Up until this morning, I almost would have said that I was tired of watching this. But when I woke up, it was showing signs of rebirth. Well, you see, about 5 days ago, this plant was actually dead, wilted, no signs of life. But I introduced pollen from a plant in Leeway Harbor, ground up bones I located while conducting some field research, and put it in its own small greenhouse. It sat, and I was wondering if I'd maybe miscalculated, but I suppose it just took those 4 days to take the particulate I made. Now I can tweak the ratio of materials, and I may have just found something that could really help farmers all around. Just imagine, your crops are dying, your harvest is looking really rough, but then this stuff helps save your crops. I haven't really thought of a name yet, but it works, and that's what really matters. I've been watching it for the past 8 hours, and it seems to only show signs of change about every 2 hours. That being said, I have 2 hours to do whatever else. Maybe I should replenish my stock supply. Would you want to join? If you're not busy, of course. I wouldn't want to interrupt anything important. My combat abilities are enough to keep me safe, so you shouldn't feel obligated. If you say so, then all right. Have you eaten yet? I'm absolutely famished. We could find some fruits while we're out and about, if you're okay with that. I can make something else if you'd like. I'm sure I have some ingredients for cooking some way. Okay. I can bring my pop-up lab with me at least, so if we find anything good, I can prepare it. Does that sound reasonable? Excellent. We can head right to the outskirts of Modstadt. There's plenty to harvest out that way. Did you have anything specifically you wanted to find? Food-wise, I mean. Oh, are those your favorite? I actually really enjoy those. Though I enjoy those, I was considering trying something new using a sunsettia and some of the nectar from sweet flowers mixed with some sugar. It'd be like a pie almost, but without the crust. Oh goodness, I bet that sounds super inadequate. I promise, according to my calculations, it should taste just like pie filling. Most people say I'm awful when it comes to sweets, but I can't really help it. Every time I meet a roadblock or I can't think straight, I have a little something sweet. It snaps me right out of it. Not that I'm distracted now or anything. One of the townsfolk gave me a recipe for helping them with a pest problem, and I wanted to try it. I didn't actually make it. But I did tweak it to suit my tastes. Anyway, we should head out. The sun is just a bit past its peak. Foraging should be easy. My prediction for slime count is low as well. You're exactly correct. Based on field data and climate, I can predict approximately how many slimes I will encounter when I go out on a resource expedition. Isn't science incredible? While we hike out, you can ask me just about anything, and I'll try to answer it as best as I can. Of course, anything. Bioalchemy, field data, chemical components, you name it. Energy nectar? Oh, that's easy. It's found most commonly with slain wildflowers. Its consistency is sticky and viscous, like honey. You can also make it by combining enough shimmering nectar. It's a fantastic bonding agent when mixed correctly, and even tastes sweet. It's something I'll use occasionally to make candies. I actually have some with me too. Here, you can try one. Let me know what you think, I actually just made these last night. Oh, really? You like them? I'm so glad. I'll have to make you some next batch I make. You can bring them with you on your adventures. Speaking of which, we're on a little adventure ourselves, aren't we? I'll have to find the nearest tree with sunsettias and some sweet flowers. Oh, and probably some dandelion seeds. I could always use those. Oh, there's some. It's super convenient that they're right outside the walls. Though it's easier to pinch them off, I like to blow them so it doesn't have such a high risk of damaging the seeds. Oh, and then I just scoop them out of the air with my hand, put them in a little container. Usually fabric satchels are okay since they don't weigh too much. Let's see, there's a few more over here too. Do you want to help me with these ones? Yeah, it's easy. Just crouch down over here and the count of 3, blow gently. Ready? 1, 2, 3. And grab them really quick. Awesome. That one had quite a lot. I should actually be alright with this amount for quite some time. Now on to the sunsettias. Oh, there's some. They look perfectly ripe too. Just over the bridge. Do you see them? Yep, there they are. Right over there. Oh, good afternoon, Timmy. He's so sweet to always feed the local wildlife, though I do worry for where his mother is sometimes. He's out here every day? Well, I suppose it's better than causing trouble. You venture out pretty often, don't you? Goodness, you're very brave. I can't imagine leaving that often. Unfortunately, I'm usually only outside when I'm gathering or finding something new to research. Maybe once a week? That sounds awfully sad, doesn't it? Oh, you're too kind. It's always nice finding someone who appreciates alchemy as much as I do. It's my life's work, and I put a lot of care into it. Anyway, let me see if I can reach this one by myself. Last time I had to gather these, I ended up having to climb. It didn't go so well. You weren't exactly near me when it happened, so I can't say that you could have helped, even if you wanted to. I appreciate the gesture, though. Yes, just got it. Just one more now. Oh, that one is so far up. I may have to climb for it. Oh, you didn't have to. I could have gotten it. Thank you regardless. You're very kind. Oh, anyway, just the sweet flowers now. I'm glad the local ecosystem has such a plethora of flora and foliage. The amino gods really did bless Mondstadt. Though I think I found all there is to discover in the surrounding areas. Perhaps one day I could accompany you on one of your adventures. Oh, I'm overjoyed. I do love finding new areas to pursue. Oh, these look wonderful, and there's such an abundance. Oh, sorry. I think this should be adequate. Let me just set up my portable workstation, and I can get to putting this together. And there we go. First, the sunsettias. I had to cut them into small, thin slices. These are really slicing wonderfully. I'm so happy you found such a good bunch. And just a few more. Perfect. I love how fragrant these are. We managed to find ones that are perfectly ripe. Oh, and now for the sweet flowers. I'm going to remove the flower buds and grind them by hand. When grinding, I prefer using a mortar and pestle set. I will also dry these using a potion I concocted. It's perfect for drying fruits, meats, and many other things. You dip it in, like so, and there it is. When this was in its mock-up phase, it was considered Experiment 904, though I still haven't given it a proper name yet. And now we'll grind it into a fine powder. And perfect. See how it turns from mush to this wonderful powder? It'll mix well with sugar. Like so, and then I boil up some water, mix this in, let it simmer until it turns sticky. There may be another sort of reaction though, I'm not entirely sure. Oh, do you hear that? It sizzles as a reaction, how interesting. The aroma it gives off is so sweet. Now to add the sansietas. We'll mix it all together. Would you like to mix it? Of course, you'll do just fine. This isn't volatile after all. Perfect. Remove it from the heat and let it cool for a short while. We'll pour it into this plate, and we'll enjoy it with a fork and a knife. Oh, did you happen to bring any utensils? I seem to have only had one set. I'm not used to having a partner with me. Unfortunately, I don't think this food should be eaten with your hands, unless you want sticky fingers. I don't mind sharing my fork if you don't mind. I wasn't sure if you'd see that as inappropriate. Well, if you're okay with it, then I am as well. Would you like the first taste? Say ah. How is it? Anything that should be modified at all? Were the ratios of the ingredients all right? Really? Well, I'm glad. Now that we've completed that, can I say something? I hope you don't regard it as rude, but I didn't actually need to get any ingredients for supplies today. Well, I wanted to do something nice with you alone. Do you know what it is today? No, it's actually Valentine's Day. Well, that means I was gonna ask you if you wanted to be my Valentine. I just didn't want to make it seem like I was being unprofessional, but I really admire you, and I genuinely enjoy your company, and though I don't see you often, I'd like to see you more. If that would be alright, of course. Oh, I'm blushing, aren't I? I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Really? You feel the same reaction that I feel when we're together? So, if my calculations are correct, you also enjoy being around me? As in, you like me? Oh my. Though I'm delighted, I'm suddenly so nervous. I don't know what to do. I thought I may have chickened out by now. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm such a chicken. I really don't mean to be, but my heart feels so overjoyed. I think I'd like to kiss you. If you'd be okay with that, of course. If you don't want to, I completely understand. Oh goodness, you taste like the Sunsieta dish. Wow, you were right, it is very good. I'm sorry for being so nervous. As I said, I do genuinely enjoy your company, and I would like to maybe see you more often. Really? You mean that? Wow, I feel so lucky to be able to be with someone like you. Well, for now, maybe we can stay a little bit longer and enjoy each other's company? I would enjoy that. Now let me have a bite. Hey guys, this is Gentle GF. Thank you so much for listening. If you like this video, give it a like and hit subscribe. You can follow me on Twitter for updates on new releases as well. Thank you so much.